Well, if 2018 was the year that you said, you know what, I'm going to lose inches, I'm going to burn calories, I want to lose weight, and I want to tone those muscles, one of the most intimidating things is really getting started, let's face it. And we know how intimidating it can be to go out to a gym. You go to a gym and you see all these different machines and you go, gosh, I don't know how to use all these different machines. And the last thing you want to do is use them incorrectly. Well, we're going to change everything here today. And we're going to bring the gym into your home with the leading company when it comes to home gyms. It is Bowflex. It is our today's showstopper, the Extreme Home Gym Bundle with a bonus mat and Rejuvenator. This is a $2,176 value. Take a look at your price here today. Are you kidding? It is $999. We got it on 12 interest-free easy pays. Think what you would pay for a gym membership a month is what you're going to pay in easy pays. And guess what? This entire configuration, we are going to ship it to you absolutely free. Here's a video. Let's learn more.
I'm 47 years old, and this is a real Bowflex body. The Bowflex is the best piece of equipment I've ever owned.
The quality of the Bowflex is excellent. I really use it, and I really enjoy it.
The quality of the machine, I mean, it's just great. You can't beat it.
Everyone should own a Bowflex. It's no gimmick, it's no joke. You want a bodybuilder physique, you gotta work out like a bodybuilder. And with the Bowflex, you can do that.
Discover the quality of Bowflex. Call now and see what Bowflex and the shopping channel can do for you.
You know, the one thing I love about this is it's all about resistance training. And here to tell us all about it is Tom Holland, a guy who's done 25 Ironmans. Great to have you back, buddy.
Great to be back. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, this is great because, you know, a lot of people, there's a lot of confusion. You know, lifting weights, getting in shape. And then you hear a lot of stories about lifting weights can be really hard on your joints and muscles, especially if you suffer from, you know, maybe a bad leg or a bad shoulder. Resistance training is really where it's at.
Yeah, and we have to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I always say you're either going to do it in rehab or you're going to do it in prehab. Right. So choose now. Choose while you're healthy, right? And yes, as you said, Sean, at Bowflex we make equipment better. We want to take all the limitations out, as you're talking about. You know, why go to the gym when you can do it in the privacy of your own home? Why do it at home in the amount of time it takes you to go to the gym, right?
Yep.
And so what we'll talk about today especially is the power rod technology, really unique to Bowflex, has been around forever, and we've improved upon it. And here's the Extreme SE.
Well, you know, this is going to be a full body workout, head to toe and everything in between. You can target those tough to get to areas, and resistance training really gets to the core of the muscles. You really feel that burn, don't you?
Yeah, and I was here last time doing cardio and today's strength. Those are the two important things to do, right? So we have a heart, that's really important, right? It's a muscle, got to work on that. And then we have muscles. And I was just saying, there's a New York Times article that just came out, and it said after 40 years old, there's two things that are crucial that we do. Eat more protein and strength train, right? And I'd say it doesn't matter if you're 40 or, you know, 20, 30, 40, doesn't matter. Strength training is truly the fountain of youth. And to your point, though, I get it. I've been in this industry almost 3 decades now.
You're telling us your age now.
I'm 48. I love getting older, right? And that's when I was 20, people go, well, you're in shape because you're 20. When I was in 30, it's because I was 30, right? So I hope I get credit at some point. But I get it. As you were saying, it's confusing, it's scary. People know that they need to do it. We're going to make it simple for them.
Well, and that's really what it's all about. Now, I know that maybe you're sitting at home and you're saying, well, you know what, I'm looking at these guys, and this looks like a really advanced machine. This looks like maybe, you know, for someone that you know, is intermediate to advanced. Well, what if you're somebody that says, I haven't lifted a weight in 30 years? Yeah. What do you say to them?
So for you, right? So even the video we rolled, a little more advanced people, so you saw that you can do that. Free weights, we sell them. That's part of Bowflex, right?
Yep.
But free weights are more challenging. People look at dumbbells and go, great. Now what do I do? Right? You have to pick them up. You have to balance, Sean. They are a little more advanced if you don't know what you're doing. When you have the power rod technology, you get rid of that.
Well, you know, one of the things many trainer, if you ask any trainer out there, the first thing they're going to tell you about working out is proper form. And I think that a lot of us go out to the gym and we end up getting injured, or we're sore for a week, or one of our shoulders is hurting because we don't have proper form. And a lot of that happens when you're using free weights because maybe your body's not used to it. But with this technology here that Bowflex are bringing you, that resistance training, it's isolating those muscles so you can't really do it wrong.
And you're seated. It's such a great point. I'm glad you brought that up at the start. Exactly. So Martin is seated, so, you know, he's basically doing a push-up, right? People hate push-ups. And if you're doing a bench press, a little more advanced. So with the power rods, you're seated, you're supported, and you're protecting your lower back.
I mean, Martin here clearly hasn't worked out in 30 years, right? No, not at all. But take a look at his form. I mean, this is what it's all about. It's being able to, that's how you get results. And people will go to the gym and they'll lift weights, till they're blue in the face, and they're not seeing the results they need because they're not isolating the muscle properly. And so what Bowflex is going to do here, it's going to help you isolate that muscle without you even having to think about it.
Right. I love that you bring that up. And it's the power rod technology with the slow progression. Right. So we have 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 30, 50.
Right.
So that, as many combinations as you need to start slowly. Right. And you may start with, and should start with, maybe 10 pounds. Just get acclimated to that movement. Again, in the privacy of your own home.
Yep.
Most people don't want to go to the gym and have 10 pounds and go, people are watching me, especially guys, right?
That's right.
But start slowly in your own home.
Yep. And that's the beauty of it. You can make time. And a lot of people, the biggest excuse that we have is, I just don't have time to work out. Well, it's all about making time, because whether it's 20 minutes a day or an hour a day or an hour and a half a day, find the time. And you're going to find that time in the comfort of your own home, because going to a gym, I mean, that could be an hour of your time just commuting there, getting changed, getting unchanged, coming back home.
Absolutely.
Right? All right, I want to give this a go.
Yeah, jump right on. So we have it set up a little differently. You have low pulleys, medium pulleys, high pulleys. Martin right now is on the medium. We are doing legs here, and I'm going to have you just do bicep curls.
Okay.
We'll show you how quickly, you got about 500 pounds on there.
367. Wait, see, you really can't, this is what I'm saying, isolating the muscle. I mean, especially if you're somebody that maybe had an injury, or you've got a dodgy shoulder or elbow, or, this is going to help isolate the muscle so that you're not, sometimes when we're lifting, we can end up doing this, or we're throwing our back into it. Right?
Exactly.
Not good. That's how we end up getting hurt.
It's momentum, it's gravity, and people lose the time under tension of the muscle.
Right.
That's everything, right? So get a little specific, but it's the tension that you have on your muscle the entire time right now that really gets you results while minimizing your chance of injury. So increasing your results while minimizing your chance of injury.
I mean, I love this because, you know what? You can put it on the lightest weight possible, or you can go to the heaviest weight possible. It's up to you. But being able to, just do this with the right movement and not risking injuring yourself is what's so important.
And stay right there. I'm going to switch you. So you'll stay seated, and in 10 seconds, we'll go to a different exercise.
All right.
And that's the thing, quick transitions, Sean, right? And the thing, so it's circuit training. So not only are we doing more work in less time, but we are keeping your heart rate elevated, which means you're going to burn more calories. I'm going to switch this side too real quick. And that's the trick, right? So you were talking about time. Truly, 20 minutes is all you really need on this if you do a circuit training workout. So it's going to be light for you, but we'll start there. Always smart, right? You got it. You got it.
But how, great,
sitting watching GSC, right?
Yeah, there you go.
And working out.
But you can't go wrong. That's the beauty of this. I mean, you go downstairs, if you're working your upper body, your lower body, if you're working your abs, your shoulders, your back, I mean, whatever it is that you're working, Bowflex is going to be there to help you every step of the way. And it's all about having the right form, because without the right form, you're not going to get the results.
Right. Tanya actually, I handed it to her, didn't even tell her what to do, and she started doing it. It's intuitive, right? I didn't tell you what to do. Yeah. You just, you exercise, obviously, but to your point, that's what's so important. When you have free weights, you kind of look at it, and there's so much more involved. Yeah, well, I can tell you, it actually feels really, really good. And, the other thing, too, is that maybe you're going to do heavier weights, but you can put it on a nice light weight if you want to stretch out in the morning and kind of stretch out your body. It is just an incredible value here, and I've never seen this price. No, this is ridiculous. $9. And then when I see 12 Easy Pays, and then I thought, this probably weighs quite a bit. Free shipping also. This is a great opportunity. You're looking at a little over $80 a month, $83 and change to get this home on 12 Easy Pays. And I mean, most gyms, you're paying $60, $70 a month anyways. And then guess what? The end of 12 months, you're renewing for another year. The beauty here is at the end of 12 months, you own this for life, and it's Bowflex. We're not talking about some sort of knockoff fitness brand. This is Bowflex. You've seen the infomercials. You've seen it on TV. You've seen it featured here at TSC. It is the real deal. It is a name. If you know nothing about fitness products, you know Bowflex. Yeah, exactly. And you are intuitively doing a fly, which is a little lighter, so I'm just going to show you how quickly I can add weight. So if you just relax for 1 second. So now we're going to do, so let him back a little bit. Yeah, chest press. So we'll do this, but I'm going to add weight for you. Sure. So hold on 1 sec. Let me take these off. Actually, no, we'll just add it this way. And so just a real quick transition. You just unsnap, click it right in, and we'll go from there. But to your point, how many times are you going to go to the gym? How many, if you go twice a week, you're doing better than most people, right? So by just having it at home, you're so much more likely to use it 3, 4, 5 times a week. And now just palms down and just a press forward. You got it.
There you go. And I like the feeling of the resistance as opposed to free weights.
It's different, right?
It's really, yeah, it's better. You can kind of like push. You feel it better.
And it's that time under tension, Sean, right? So what happens with most people is they lose the gravity, right? They let the weight fall, which again is taking the tension off the muscle, decreasing the results, and increasing the likelihood that they're going to tweak something, hurt something,
That's
right? So this nice, smooth resistance is great for the, listen, if you're using free weights, that's great. This is also going to give you a different type of exercise, different type of resistance, which is going to keep your results going.
Oh, you can really feel this. This is great. I mean, how exhilarating are you going to feel? Maybe it's going to be in the morning. Maybe it's after work. Maybe it's on lunch. You're just going to dip downstairs, into the basement, jump on your Bowflex and just tear up a workout. As Tom said, 20 minutes. You don't even got to work out for an hour a day or an hour and a half a day. 20 minutes. Start with 20 minutes and go from there. But as you see, yourself progressing from lighter weights to a little bit heavier weights, you start feeling a little bit stronger, start getting your movement back, your energy levels start going up. Because it's not just about building muscle. It's about clearing your mind, connecting your mind with your body. And it's going to encourage you to start eating better, too. Because when you're training hard in the gym, you think twice before eating that hamburger, right?
Yeah, I just did, 30 minutes on the Bowflex. I'm not going to, you're absolutely right. And that's the snowball effect that is so exciting. Now, I'm going to change you one more time. I'm going to go down a little bit, and we're going to do triceps. You're not going to move. You're not going to change the positions or anything.
Doing all this while you're sitting down.
Right. You just need me.
There you go. That's right.
It helps.
Tom doesn't come included, unfortunately.
So now take them again.
Okay.
And so you were doing a chest press, you did chest fly, and now let's just do triceps.
All right.
So you got it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that, eh?
So back of the arms, women especially, men too. You want to have great looking arms, you have to work on your triceps. So in that 2 seconds it took to change the weight out, go a little lighter, you're now working triceps.
And I'm talking about form. Like, you can't go wrong. If you were to take, free weights, the problem with free weights, especially when you're getting started, is developing bad form. And bad form is not going to be good because then you're going to be prone to injuring yourself. And you want good form because it's not about how much weight you're putting on. It's about doing the exercise correctly. And that's what Bowflex is here to do. Isolate that muscle with this resistance training. I mean, it is incredible how you're going to feel.
I love that you keep bringing that up, Sean, because it is so important. If you think of a tricep kickback in the gym, and I would say that at least 80% of people in the gyms are doing things incorrectly, right? They are just throwing the weight up. It's a dumbbell. They're throwing the weight. They're using gravity. Their arm is too low. And as you said, you are in the perfect position now to do this correctly. So instead of throwing a weight around too light, too heavy, you are in the perfect position, you're supported, and you're getting the most out.
Well, I can tell you, this feels super good, really good. And, depending on when you want to work out, is it going to be the morning, is it lunch, is it at night? Start off with just 20 minutes, as Tom mentioned. Don't think, I think it's all about managing our expectations,
Absolutely.
And if you're just starting to get back, working out, this is going to be great to have in the comfort of your own home, but start small and progress from there. I mean, sometimes, a lot of fad diets don't work. Why? Because we go gangbusters and we say, okay, we're just going to cut out everything. And then a week or two later, we crash and then it all falls apart.
And that's the difference, right? When you go to the gym, you feel like you need to be there for an hour. You invested all this time to get there and the money in that. When you have a home gym and the research is there, we talked about this last time, Sean, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, right? You go, I'm going to do a 5-minute arm blast. I'm going to do biceps and triceps and get my arms. And then when you come home from work, you do another 15 minutes if you want. But you accrue it over time, and that all adds up.
It all adds up. That's right. Well, we got a video standing by. Let's learn more about all the features of our today's showstopper, Bowflex. Take a look.
Powered by Bowflex Power Rod Resistance, trusted by millions of satisfied users to achieve their fitness goals around the world. Perform over 60 full-body exercises on the Xtreme SE. The included hand grips allow you to build strong, defined arms, while the leg attachment will help develop toned legs. Also featuring a versatile lap tower, the variations to your workout on the Xtreme SE are endless. Thanks to the multiple cable pulley positions, you can easily change your angle of resistance and increase the effectiveness of many exercises. Also, the gym-style vertical workout position means a compact size, taking up less space in your home. The Xtreme SE comes standard with 210 pounds of power rod resistance. However, when you're ready for even more of a challenge, you can upgrade your workout to 310 or 410 pounds. The harder you work, the harder Power Rod Resistance works for you, delivering life-changing results. For efficiency, safety, and results, no free weight system or weight stack machine even comes close to a Bowflex Home Gym. The Bowflex Xtreme SE Home Gym. Be fit for life.
Well, I mean, this is going to come with 65 plus exercise. Wow, incredible. And we're talking about working your body and working your core. And while that video was playing, I was just telling Tom, I said, this is going to improve my golf swing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, you know, traditional crunch, yeah, it works, right?
Yeah.
But this is more functional, right? You're standing, you're balancing, and now you're really working through different planes of motion. This is more if you're a golfer, tennis, baseball, hockey, whatever your sport is, you need a strong core. But even more so, those tennis, those racket sports and golf type sports are phenomenal. And how easy, again, to just stand and work it out.
Well, and I think that's one of the things, too, we need to realize is that, you know, if you're going out and you're doing social pursuits, like, you know, maybe in the summertime, you are playing tennis or you are playing golf or whatever it is that you're playing, and you're finding that after you play, you're seized up. You kind of feel like a tin man. You're feeling like, I need to put some WD-40 all over my joints. That's because you're not toning up your core, and the Bowflex is going to allow you to do that. So whether you're getting this because you do want to build more muscle and you want to get toned and kind of ripped, great. But if you want to do this because you want to get your movement back, maybe you're seizing up and you find that it's harder to move, you wake up every morning, it's tough to get out of bed, you got to get your body moving. You've got to get it moving. You've got to get your muscles kind of woken up and rejuvenated, get that blood and that oxygen pumping through your body. And believe me, it's like a domino effect. All of a sudden now you're going to sleep better. You're going to wake up with more energy. You're not going to have that 2 in the afternoon crash. And you're not even going to rely on stimulants like, you know, energy drinks or even coffee, because that's pretty much what most
Can't take away my coffee, Sean.
Well, me neither. Me neither. But I'm down to one cup in the morning. That's my limit. But a lot of people, they need that energy drink or that coffee at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And, you know, this is the quick fix right here. You know, it's making 20 minutes a day. That really is going to give you your vitality back.
I love that, Sean. And that's, you know, we always talk about we're going to live longer than ever, right? 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. So if you're a tennis player, don't you want to play tennis at 80? And you have to kind of do your homework, right? So doing 5 minutes a couple times a week of what you were just doing, core work, some back work. When you are older, your grandkids, we're going to talk about 6 grandkids right here. I mean, someone who's done her homework, right? But you're going to enjoy life that much more. And that's what's so important is like, it's sure, vanity is important. You're going to lose weight. We'll read those testimonials, but it's about enjoying life.
It certainly is. And I think this is really an investment into you and your family. I mean, your spouse can work out with you. The kids can take advantage of this. Get the whole family participating and moving. It's going to come with 65 plus different workouts. And again, everything head to toe. You're going to do, you know, arms, biceps, triceps, chest, your abdomens, your legs, your calves. Literally everything. Let's talk about what Martin's doing over here.
Yeah. I don't think Martin owns his shirt, but but it's just awesome. Yeah. I mean, and look at the physique. And again, you know, he's not 20, and you do a little bit consistently, and
he's
you are
31, right?
With kids and basketball, we talked. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
And so he's working his back, right? So you were doing a chest press, chest fly, which is so important. This is for posture, right? And here's what I love. He just changed his hand position. Now he's getting more biceps. He didn't change anything, Sean, right? So he's working his entire body. These are the basic movements. So it's posture. He teaches Pilates. He's constantly correcting people for good posture. This is an exercise you do to get there.
Well, and I want to touch upon posture again, because having proper form is detrimental in getting the results that you need. If you don't have good form, you're prone to injuries, and you're susceptible to, you know, being kind of like stiff like a cardboard box for an entire week because all that lactic acid's all built up in those tough areas. This is perfect. As you can see, it's perfect form. You can't go wrong with this resistance training, and it's Bowflex. So start off light, get your form down, feel the movements of the different exercises, and then progressively start adding weight. And it's incredible when you isolate the muscle how fast you build strength.
Oh, yeah, and it's never too late to start. Like the research and the studies, if you're 60, 70, they did study, you know, guys and ladies in their 80s and 90s, and the results were so quick, right? The body wants to move. You keep bringing that up, right? And we are meant to move. We're meant to move forward. Use it or lose it. All of these things we hear but don't really apply are so important.
Yep. Well, you know, it's funny. They say sitting is the new smoking.
Right.
And it's so true because, you know, so many of us are wrapped up in social media, on our computers, watching TV. Many of us go to work and we're sitting in a cubicle at a desk 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I mean, it's incredible. What do you think that does to you over time? And even though we try to relatively eat healthy, if you're not moving your muscles in your body, you're not going to tone anything.
Right. And as you said, for the price of one gym membership, everyone in your family can use it.
That's right. Absolutely.
Everyone at home can use it.
Yep.
Right? Listen, I owned a gym. I've worked in gyms my entire life. I spend 80% of my time working out at home now.
Right.
My wife works out at home. I have two boys who are starting to work out at home. And what I love is they see mom and dad working out and working out together, right? So we are great examples for them. And as they progress and get a little older, they're going to be doing it too. So I don't want to go hide in the gym and get my workout there when I can do it at home. Why would I?
Well, and I think it's just, you know, time is so important for everybody. And we all live super busy lives. Maybe you've got kids and, you know, it's, you know, hockey practice and it's, you know, skiing or, you know, whatever it is. You know what your Mondays are like after the hectic long weekend. And, you know, trying to find time just to do stuff, whether it's kids, homework with the kids and stuff like that. So having the capability of just going downstairs, maybe it's in your basement, you're going to set this up, and being able to go down and bang out a 20-minute workout. I mean, how long does it take to drive to the gym? And then, of course, if you're somebody that works, you're a 9-to-5er, good luck getting a machine in the gym at 5:30.
Right. And guess what? We talked about this last time. The lower price model, they are trying to get as many people in the gyms as possible and then hope that you never come back.
Right.
Because if 10% of the people showed up at the same time, it would be chaos.
It
right?
certainly
That's how
would.
they can afford to charge $10. So at the end of the day, they actually don't want you there.
Yeah.
We want you to use this. We want you, the testimonials will read, and I encourage, we did it last time, people go read the testimonials from actual people who got real results.
Well, you know what? Speaking of testimonials, let's see how Bowflex changed this person's life. Let's take a look.
If you've ever wondered what you could achieve with a Bowflex, then take a look at what these real people have done on America's favorite home gym.
I lost 10 pounds working with the Bowflex. I lost 25 pounds.
26 pounds. Was originally 230 pounds. Now I'm down to about 175 pounds.
Bowflex can definitely deliver results.
I got better results with the Bowflex than going to the gym.
There's no way I would look like this if I did not own a Bowflex.
I feel better. I'm a little more confident.
I gained some muscle mass.
The best thing about the Bowflex is that you get results immediately. I'm amazed.
Well, it is our Today Showstopper. Bowflex are back. Over $1,800 value. We've got it less than $1,000, but better, we're going to ship it to you free. Anywhere in the country, north, south, east, west, wherever you are, we're going to get it to you, and you're going to get it today. 12 interest-free easy pays. Here's your value breakdown right here, what you're going to be getting. You get the Bowflex Xtreme here, $1,699 value. The upgraded rods, the mat, the rejuvenator, and the shipping and handling, $150. And I'm gonna assume $150. That's for like maybe somewhere in Ontario, because we're, you know, I mean, we're talking about across the country, anywhere in Canada. That's a huge savings, and $150. It could be, you know, twice or even 3 times the price, depending on where you are.
This deal's insane.
It really is. And the fact, as we mentioned, you know, I think a lot of people, they join a gym with good intentions, okay? Most people do, mostly in January for some weird reason, right?
Sure.
But they join the gym, and then they start going, and then they realize that it's so time-consuming, because it's not a matter of the 45 minutes to an hour you're working out. It's commuting there. It's going in the change room, getting changed. Then, you know, doing your hour workout, and then coming out, and then showering, and then driving back home. Several hours it takes, so the excuse many of us use is that I just don't have time to go to the gym. Well, if you're serious about getting results, you need the right equipment, which we're providing you here today, and you need the time to do it, which you're going to have, because you're going to bring this into the comfort of your own home. You're going to use it when it's convenient for you. Is it when the kids are asleep? Is it when you get home from work? Is it at lunch? Maybe you're going to get up a little bit early in the morning, even 30 minutes early in the morning. Bang out your workout. You're done for the day. If you can form that routine at home, it's going to be a lot easier than having to leave the house.
Yeah, and I'll challenge you, eat 10 minutes. Do 10 minutes.
There
right?
you go.
And that over time, and sure, you can go longer if you want. 30 minutes is awesome. And I would say that's probably the max of what most people need to do. Right? We'll talk about circuit training. So we did some upper body. We did a lot of upper body. Now there's lower body. And Sean, like, you know, been in this industry a long time. Having a leg extension machine that is quality, high construction is rare. right?
Yeah.
That actually, and it's so important because we talk about bad knees. So many people tell me they have bad knees. You know what that is? It's most often weaknesses and imbalances. This is an exercise that we talk about. You will either do proactively or you will do this in rehab.
Yeah.
Right? So do it in the privacy of your own home while you're healthy. And you'll see that Linda can not only do both at the same time, but she can go unilateral. That's so important because we all have a dominant side, right? So to balance out those weaknesses, we want to go one leg at a time, which you can do so easily.
It's just amazing. You know, it's interesting. I live in a condo and I go to a gym, and and oftentimes I'll lift my head up, I'll take a look around the gym, and there's more people on their cell phones than there are people actually working out. And so, you know, even people that, you know, make the effort to get to the gym, you know, how much of that time is wasted and not focused on working out? When you're alone in your home, in your basement, perhaps, on your Bowflex, it's you and your machine, and you're going to work. And, you know, again, you know, you're going to talk about going to a gym for an hour. You could get that workout in 20 minutes.
My wife, the busiest TV producer at no time, right? And she's getting on 10 minutes here, you know, the Bowflex Max, she's doing this for 10 minutes, and it's downstairs. She goes down and she does it, right? I do the same thing. I was home Friday night, you know, nothing to do, and I went down at like, you know, 9 o'clock at night and got a great half-hour workout in, which, you know, I'm not going to go to the gym at 9 o'clock at night, you know, so, yeah.
Well, I mean, this is what I love, and this is for all ages. If you're thinking, well, you know what, this looks like, you know, I got to be some sort of an athlete or, you know, like Linda or Martin here, that is not the case. If you are 70 years old, you haven't worked out in 30 years, you can use this machine.
Yeah, so I'm going to show, let's do we haven't done leg abduction with you. You want to do, demonstrate that? Yeah. So often women want to really target the hips, so no matter what body part you want to get to, it is such an easy, quick transition, right? So we're just going to pop this off. We're going to throw on the handle. And the handle not only is for your hand, but it's also for your foot. So you just pull this out. Yeah, you got it. Just going to slide that in right there. I will lock that in. And then she's just going to hold on for balance and then just go to the outside. There we go.
Just like that.
So those areas, those problem areas you want to kind of focus on, we want to always do a total body workout, right? But how easy was that? Right? And that is that leg machine that the women fight over at the gym, right? You know, you don't really want those in your house. It takes up a lot of space.
You know, the other thing I love about this is that, you know, it fits on the mat. We're including the mat, and it's a relatively small footprint. When you think about getting, you know, a free weight set at home, you know, you've got to store all the weight somewhere.
No, you're right. Martin walked in and said, this is the smallest you've ever seen it. We have reduced it and reduced it, reduced it. This is pretty much, I think, I don't know that we can get much smaller.
No.
It's smaller than the footprint of the actual mat.
It really is. It actually is, including all the resistance bands at the back as well. Everything sits literally on this mat, and it doesn't take up a big footprint in your home. But again, it's something everyone can use. And I love that there's no, you know, you're not going to lose weight or you're not going to kind of misplace everything. Everything is nice and organized, easy for you. So if your husband is using the machine and then you go down, it's a matter of just, you know, taking this carabiner and clipping it onto a different weight.
And when you have kids, when I was a kid, you had a barbell, right? And you put the weights on the end. They were filled with sand. And you had no one to spot you, so you wouldn't put the collars on. And when you couldn't do your final repetition, you dumped the weights off. So dangerous, right? So this is something, if you have kids, you don't have to worry about that, right? If they're starting to exercise 13, 14, 15, you don't have to worry about them getting...
Did you work out with Fred Flintstone back then? Well, I got to tell you, it is our today's showstopper. A real great opportunity to get this home. We're going to ship it to you absolutely free. We've reduced the price. I mean, you're talking about over $800 in savings here, which is just incredible. $83.25 gets this home. And you know what? In 12 months, the difference is you're never going to have to pay for another gym membership. You're never going to have another interest-free easy pay, because after 12 months, you own this for life. And investing in something for you, your family, and in your home is going to give you longevity. It's something, I mean, Bowflex, getting behind a brand that you know and trust. You know, we had Apple here today. You can go out and buy a tablet for $199. Why do people go out and buy an Apple tablet? Because it's a name you can trust. It's a name that time and time again, you know, raises the bar. And that's what Bowflex have done. If you know nothing about fitness, you've seen the infomercials, you've heard the name before. They are industry leaders at what they do. and this is for everybody. They're a company that know that, hey, you know what? Professional athletes can train on this, but so could my grandmother who's never worked out in her life.
And that's what I love that you say that, Sean, because we really strive for that, right? We want you to maximize your investment. We understand it's an investment. It's an investment that will pay off dividends for many, many years to come. And whether or not you're just starting, if you've never strength trained, oh my gosh, this is for you, right? You don't have to balance weights. You can just sit, we'll read the manual. There's a manual with all of the different instructions, and that's all you need to do is follow along, right? 10 to 15 minutes, and then if you're someone like Martin, you're someone like Linda, it will work for you as well.
No, it certainly will. You know, when it's all about, you know, having the right form, and Bowflex understand that. That's why it's great for people that are first starting out. If you're starting out and you've never worked out before, or maybe you're intermediate, or maybe you're an athlete, maybe you're a professional athlete, this is going to be for everybody because it's really all about isolating those muscles and getting the right workout so that you're going to prevent injury and you're going to get longevity. You're going to get your vitality back. I mean, 20 minutes a day working out with this. Tell me how you're going to feel at the end of a week, at the end of 2 weeks, at the end of a month. The energy level you're going to have. You're going to sleep better. It's going to speed up your metabolism. You're going to burn more calories. You're going to lose those pounds, lose those inches, tone that muscle. And then when people start saying to you, wow, you know what? You look really great. Did you lose some weight? Or, you know, your skin looks better. These are all the benefits of working out. And, you know, they're time-tested and true. I mean, that's what it's all about. You've got to move your body. It's not just about eating right. You've got to move your body. Our bodies are built to move.
And this is the fountain of youth. Strength training is truly the fountain of youth. It is the only way to raise your metabolism 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, is have a higher metabolism. And you didn't even see the transition she made so simply. So we were working the outsides of her hips, and now she's doing internal. So she's doing adduction, bringing it in. So just by switching feet, now she's working her legs in that way, which is amazing, right? So, yes, we need to strength train. And, you know, the reason why you and I burn more calories than our significant others is because we have more lean muscle, right? And that's what we want as we get older. So when you go through hormonal changes, women, the way you combat that is strength training.
That's right. This is a win-win for everybody. And as Tom just mentioned, don't think that, you know what, this would have been great for me 10 years ago, or this would have been great for me when I was, you know, 40. Not true. This is good for you right now. And again, age is no factor at all. It is, we all have muscles, right? We all have tissue. We all have hearts and a lung and a brain, and we need everything to move to function. And if you're not moving it, you're going to lose it.
Yeah, and actually, when you're in your 20s and 30s, the body is so much more, you know, you can get away with not exercising and strength training. We've all been there, kind of, right?
Yeah.
So give me the person in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
That's the one who goes, oh my gosh, their body is awake and they start to feel so good. And the activities of daily living, flying here. You know, can you put your, you know, luggage in the overhead rack? I love when, you know, someone goes up to a woman and says, can I help you with that? And they just throw it right up there. Like that makes my day.
I love it. I love it. And, you know, I think one of the motivating factors as well with this, because you have the resistance bands, and as Tom mentioned earlier, start small. Even if it's 10 minutes a day on the lowest setting, just practice the routine of going, you know, in your home, maybe it's down in the basement or in the rec room, and getting on the machine just for 10 minutes a day and going through the motions, going through the motions. And then what you're going to see is that as the days go by, you'll start upping your strength a little bit. You're going to start, that's going to motivate you, because there's nothing better than, say, you have, you know, 20 pounds, and then all of a sudden a week later, 25 feels like 20, then 30 feels like 20.
You need to quantify it. I love it, Sean. Yeah, and look, she just took it off her foot, and now she's getting her arms. I mean, look at those. Strong is the new skinny, right?
There you go.
Strong is the new skinny.
And you got 6 grandkids inside. Wow.
So if you're that person, if you said, you know, I'm not that person, yes, you are. Yes, you are. You all have the capabilities. That's why I'm in this industry. I'm not in this industry to have people like her come to me and say, what can you do? Like, she's done.
That's right. Yep.
Jim Gaffigan, a friend of mine, he's a comedian. He said he goes to the gym, looks at people, and says, you're done. Go home. Right? Give me the person who's, you're on the fence. That's what we do at Bowflex. We change people's lives.
Yep.
We want you to use this equipment. We want you to get results. We want you to write the comments like are on our websites where, I mean, we have veterans and people who, from all walks of life, have changed their lives through exercise.
Well, this is what it's all about, moving your body. And, you know, I want you to ask yourself, seriously, right now, 6 weeks ago, New Year's Eve, did you have a resolution? Where are you now? Have you given up on the gym? Have you been, you know, kind of staying committed to eating right and doing all those different things? well, maybe it's time that you really invest in your health, in your well-being, in your vitality. Pick up the phone and give us a call, because we have never made it more affordable or economically easy to be able to get this home. First of all, you're saving over $800. This is under $1,000, the lowest price we've ever offered here for the Bowflex. In addition, we're going to ship it to you anywhere in Canada, absolutely free. And for $83.25, that is all you are going to pay for the next 12 months, and then you own this for life. And you're investing in a quality product that is going to withstand the test of time. You're going to be able to use this. Your spouse, your kids, your grandkids, the whole family can use this, eliminating all of those gym memberships, creating more time. So if time was your excuse, what's your excuse now?
Yeah, and it's out of sight, out of mind, right?
Yeah.
The gym is somewhere else.
That's right.
When this is in your house, you go, I spent some money on this. I kind of want to use this,
Yep.
right? And what I love, too, is people will post their home gyms. We ask them to on, like, Bowflex's Instagram and Facebook pages. And you can do all the motivational stuff. Here's the picture of the before picture of me and your chart and all those different things, and personalize your home gym so that you make a space that is motivating to you. The gym, it's not really motivating for most people, right?
No.
It's scary. You don't feel good about yourself. You know, I always say, you see the people at the gym, they tend to wear the exact same outfit all the time because they decided that's the outfit I look really good in, right? And so it's not that fun, right? Working out at home, your own music, you don't, blast the music, watch a show. That's what it's all about.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You could set this up in that rec room, put on the TV, watch your favorite programs while you're working out, going at your own pace, playing your own music. I mean, sometimes you go to the gym, you drive there, depending on what time, it's super crowded, which is very frustrating.
Yeah.
I was in the gym the other day around lunchtime, packed. I mean, very frustrating. You almost don't want to be there because you got to wait for machines, and you're on a timeline. You know, you got to get in and get out. Also, trying to understand the variety of different machines in there, and then the embarrassment of going, gosh, what if I'm not using this correctly?
Right.
You know, and then of course the commuting time there and back and all that. This, you literally come home from work, you drop your bags, you throw your gym clothes on, your sweats, you get down to the rec room, you bust out a 20-minute workout, you come up, you have a nice healthy dinner. That's what it's all about, making time to get those results. And of course, Bowflex is going to be kind of like a personal trainer, because it's that resistance training, but it's going to teach you good form. And good form is something you want to be practicing on a daily basis.
Yeah, and you just saw, she just transitioned, so she was doing, want to just jump back there real quick, so she can do the front of the arm, and just by rotating her body, and all these exercises are in the minute. Now she's getting the back for arms. So this is like that 5-minute workout. I write workouts all the time for magazines, like Self Magazine's 5-minute arm workout, right?
Yeah.
This is one. So you go, okay, I have 5 minutes, and I want to look great for this summer, so for 5 minutes, I'm just going to work on my arms. Then I'll come back later if I want and do something else.
Right.
You can't go do that. You can't jump in the car, go to the gym, go, I'm going to do 5 minutes, I'm going home.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You can, but...
But I see so many people that show up to the gym and they spend more time on their smartphone or their cell phone or walking around or filling up their water bottle. You know what? This is all about, if you're serious about getting results, then you need to invest in the right equipment. And this here, 12 easy pays. At the end of 12 months, you have this for life. And I think you need to really realize this is a long-term investment. 12 months, that's it. 12 months, $83.25. That is it. At the end of 12 months, you own this for life. I need you to realize we're going to ship this to you absolutely free.
You pay your gym membership, you get nothing. When you leave, it's over.
What if someone said, you sign up for this gym, you pay 1 year of membership, and then you got a lifetime membership absolutely free? That's pretty much what this is.
That's exactly right.
Well, let's take a look at what we're including here. It is our today's showstopper. Over $800 in savings. My goodness, 642-628. Pick up the phone and call us. $2,176 down to $999. You're getting the Bowflex Xtreme, $1,700 value. The upgraded rods, $150 value. The mat, you're getting the Rejuvenator and shipping and handling for free for $83.25. We're even shipping it for free. Sometimes I wonder, Tom, how we are even able to do this.
I don't know. Every time I come here, the deals you have are
I'm telling you, it's incredible. And this configuration, I mean, you can't get this anywhere else. Only here at TSC are we going to hook you up with this. And I want you to really think, at the end of 12 months, this is yours for life. I mean, find 10 minutes a day. Find 20 minutes a day. Do what fits your lifestyle. But don't be scared. Don't think, well, you know what, this isn't for me. Or you're looking at our fitness models here going, well, they look like they work out for a living. Well, you know what? If you're at home and you haven't worked out in 30 years, get this home. And here's the best thing about TSC. If you get it home and you don't like it, you got 30 days to return it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but give it 30 days.
No, absolutely.
Give it 30 days, and I promise you, I always say what I love about my job is I know that if you use our products, it will change your life. I know that.
Yeah.
I know. It can't not. This is simple energy in, energy out, stressing your muscle, you know, utilizing your body. So, and I know how you can absolutely change your life. So if you're thinking like, you know, some people love free weights. I get it, you know, but a lot of people say, you know what, I really don't know what to do. I want to be safe. I want my whole family to use it. So you go, this is it. So take that chance. Take 30 days. Take a 30-day challenge on yourself and see what happens.
Yeah, you know, I think this is great for couples as well at home because, you know, then it's an opportunity for you both to maybe encourage yourselves and get down there and do a workout together and maybe, you know, like a workout buddy, you know? How great is that? Let's learn more and here's some testimonials on the Bowflex Xtreme. Take a look.
I'm 47 years old. This is a real Bowflex body. The Bowflex is the best piece of equipment I've ever owned.
The quality of the Bowflex is excellent. I really use it, and I really enjoy it.
The quality of the machine, I mean, it's just great. You can't beat it.
Everyone should own a Bowflex. It's no gimmick, it's no joke. You want a bodybuilder physique, you gotta work out like a bodybuilder. And with the Bowflex, you can do that.
Discover the quality of Bowflex. Call now and see what Bowflex and the shopping channel can do for you.
With over 100 already sold out the door, what are you waiting for? Pick up the phone and give us a call or hit the web, tsc.ca. Bowflex is back with the Bowflex Xtreme. This is a total gym workout with over 65 different workout routines that are guaranteeing you results. And here's why, because it's all about having that right form. You really can't go wrong with this. And you don't got to be intimidated driving to the gym. And then, of course, you know, if it's busy and trying to figure out how the machines work. If you are serious about getting in shape, then you need to invest in this, because this machine here, you are going to get home and is going to do everything you need to do to tone, to lose those inches, to lose those pounds, to strength train those muscles, giving you good form. If you haven't worked out in 30, 40, 50 years, it doesn't matter. You cannot go wrong with this. It's easier on your joints than free weights. But the best part is you're always using proper form. And if you don't use proper form, that's how you get injured.
Right, and diminish your results.
That's right.
Crazy, right? And you know, this is circuit training. So this is why you say, how can we get a great workout in 20 to 30 minutes or even less? It's because it's the quick transition.
That's right.
You saw, you're doing chest, then you're going right, you're not getting up, changing weights, and you're not waiting for machines, and you're going right to triceps. Legs, so I had them switch machines, so now guys don't generally do legs. We need to do legs.
Right, yeah, yes we do.
So men, if you don't want to do it at the gym, now you can do it at home, right? But we need to work, we tend to work on what we're good at, and so this is a phenomenal thing for guys as well to have at home and work on the strength there. And then, you know, we have a simple way to, again, work your back. She's seated, she's supported, she's not only working her back muscles, but she's working her biceps. So from legs on Martin, window with the back and the biceps, really quick, easy transitions, working your entire body, privacy of your own home.
Well, I got to tell you, you know, Bowflex, if you're going to invest in getting a home gym, you know, something where you're going to be able to set this up in your rec room. It's not like free weights where you got all these weights, you got to store them, then you got to worry about dropping them or banging them or clanging them. This is virtually silent because it's all resistance training. All the bands are neatly organized right in the back of the machine there, so it's not cumbersome whatsoever. You got the mat on the floor, so if you're putting on a ceramic tile or carpet or hardwood or wherever it is in that rec room, you're not going to worry about scratching the floor whatsoever. But the footprint of this, although it's taller, I mean, it's not that tall.
82 inches. It's
82 inches.
Even in those low
it's gonna,
ceilings.
yeah, right. But the footprint on the ground, I mean, it really doesn't take up that much room.
Which is amazing.
It really is. Like, I'm looking at it here, and I'm actually surprised. I'm like, wow. You know, I mean, you could set this up even in a small rec room, but you have everything you need to work everything from your head to your toe and everything in between. You know, is it legs one day? Is it back and biceps and triceps and abdominals and your chest and your traps? I mean, you're able to work everything, whether you want to bulk up and gain more muscle or you just want to be nice and lean. It's everything you need.
Yeah, and as we said, we've been around forever because it works, because people believe in it. And that's what I encourage. Just people need to believe in themselves, that they're worth it, that they're worth that investment of time.
Right.
That, you know, they want to maximize their enjoyment of life. And that comes from being healthy, right? And how do you, and it's not this huge, crazy investment of time. It's just consistency. You know, the line I use, the term is excessive moderation. But do a lot of exercise a little bit, do a little bit a lot. And when it's home, you can do a little bit a lot. 3 10-minute bouts of exercise has the exact same results as 1 30-minute.
Wow.
Most people can't find 30 minutes. They can't even find, you know, 25 minutes. You don't have to.
Well, and you know what, Tom, that brings a good point, because I think for a lot of people starting out in the gym, and this has happened to a lot of people, you decide, okay, I'm going to put in a 40-minute workout, and you start working out. Let's say you're doing your chest and your biceps. Okay, then you work out your chest muscle, but now it's time to work your biceps, but your arms are tired. They're killed. They're exhausted. You're giving up. You're like, I am super fatigued. Well, you know what? Don't worry about it. Just do, a 10-minute workout, and then maybe at lunchtime or later on that night, then do your biceps or triceps.
Exactly right.
Regain the muscle. The most important thing is that you're doing the exercise. It's not a matter of doing them all at once. And when you've got this in the comfort of your own home, let's face it, nobody's going to go to the gym, come home, and then go back to the gym in the same day. That's just not going to happen. We have a hard enough time just trying to make it to the gym. When you've got your own workout device right in your own home, resistance training for anybody, the most advanced athlete to somebody that's never worked out in 30 years in the comfort of your own home, it's easy, as Tom mentioned, to be able to go down to that rec room, jump on the machine, do a 5 or 10-minute workout, go back upstairs, do what you're doing for a couple hours, come back down, do another 5-10-minute workout. That's what it's all about, getting consistently in the routine of moving and exercising your body. We're going to help you do that here with Bowflex today. 642-628. Get it home. You got 30 days to love it or return it. We're going to ship it to you anywhere in the country for free, and it's going to cost you about the same amount it would cost you for a gym membership, $83.25. But the only difference is, at the end of 12 months, you own this for life.
He's back to abs, of course. But again, just to show the versatility of it, and the future of fitness is exactly what you said, Sean. The future of fitness is exercising at home. The future of fitness is working movement into your day. And the future of fitness are, I'm calling them micro workouts, but short workouts built in throughout the day, right? So, it hasn't worked. Right. Right, it hasn't worked. There's more people at gyms than ever before. But we're more obese and overweight and out of shape than ever before. So we need to work activity into our day. We do that by doing it at home. We start at home. Everything starts at home.
Well, I got to tell you, a lot of these workouts I'm seeing Martin do over here, I banged up my shoulder pretty good in November, and I was going to physio. And this is very much the same thing, resistance training. This is what physiotherapists rely on you doing, that resistance training. That's exactly what I was doing.
This is what I do, so I have one injury.
Exactly.
So this is the exercise.
Yeah.
And you're going to do internal and external rotation.
That's right.
So I do this now. I had an injury. The only injury I've ever had was football in high school.
Yep.
And now I do this every workout to protect my shoulder.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
And you do this at home. You don't have to go to a physical therapist and pay how much?
Oh, exactly. And if you do have a physiotherapist, you know what? Ask them about resistance training, and they'll tell you that it is probably the smartest thing you could do. If you're coming off an injury like I am with my shoulder, free weights aren't really the way you want to go. You want to go to that resistance training where, first of all, you're getting good form, because unless you practice good form, you can't pick up a free weight and naturally just have bad form. Most people that are working out for the first time that pick up a weight have horrible form because you're utilizing your back or your hips or whatever to be able to lift that weight up. With the Bowflex Xtreme, it is giving you perfect form every time to isolate those muscles. What does that mean to you? It means inches and weight lost a lot quicker, but more importantly, muscles getting toned and strong a lot quicker. Really incredible.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it.
And that's the power of technology.
And it's fun. And it's absolutely fun to do as well. Tom,
so great to be back.
Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. I got to tell you, this is really an incredible machine. Even just doing those little workouts, it's incredible. We have 6 Today's Showstoppers this week, and I want to show you here. We've got everything Vitamix coming up tonight. We've got the 3 Apple Today's Showstoppers. We also have, of course, we're going to have coming up the Envirotech 10-inch gel memory foam mattress. We've got Tweaked, which is going to be coming up in the next hour. And then, of course, we have our Bowflex, 12 inches for easy pays all weekend long. So an incredible opportunity as well for you there. Family Day long weekend. We're going to take it over to one of our 6 Today's Showstoppers. Dennis Simeone is standing by. Tweaked are back with an incredible Today's Showstopper for each and every one of you. Back, of course, by popular demand. Incredible products. This is the product I actually use myself. Not this one, but I use the styling cream.
The tribal chocolate.
The tribal chocolate. Tribal chocolate. Look at the price here. Incredible. 50% saving above the clouds. Home and go, 2-piece set here. We even have it on 12 easy pays. It's incredible. $2.49.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
It's pretty insane. Dennis Simeone's here.
Good to see you. Yeah.
Great to have you back.
It's the dudes.
It's the dudes. The dudes are back.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's it. So above the clouds, and this is pretty much our last presentation. It's coming up to be our last presentations, the last chance. with this. We only do it one time a year. This is the first time that we've ever put it into the 16-ounce with a pump. You only need one pump. This is a treatment that washes your hair. It contains Anthropogene rhododendron. Say that 10 times fast. So we found that ingredient 17,000 feet above sea level in Nepal, the big mountain behind me somewhere. That's where we were actually just 2 months ago, securing next year's order. I went there not for me, and actually not even for you. The first time I went was for my mom. I was looking for an ingredient that would help her get through her battle with cancer. She was going to get hit with the radiation and chemotherapy, so I needed something to lock in that hair. But one step further, we needed to find something to purify, to calm her scalp, something that was antimicrobial. And out of 850 species of this ingredient, we found the only one that's non-toxic. It's hand harvested one time a year at that elevation. We're also distilling it at 15,000 feet, so it never, ever sees pollution. Tibetan medicine, they use it for cuts, bruises, sore throats, wow. Which I need to put some on my throat now, as well as they use it for their hair, their scalp. It balances. It's all about balance, and this is a real easy way to achieve that. A healthy scalp equals healthy hair growth.
Well, I got to tell you, for $2.49, why wouldn't you get this home? And I mean, if you can opt out of using chemicals like, you know, people that shop for hair products down aisle 5 in your drugstore, you don't realize, I mean, when you look at the ingredients and you can't pronounce most of them, right, because they're chemicals and they're all formulated in a lab, this is natural. This is nature's finest. That's really going to help you in every step of the way. And for $2.49, get this home. And, you know, here at TSC, you got 30 days to love it or return it. But if you're new to the Tweaked brand, I'm going to tell you, just like myself, I loved it. It's great.
Yeah, the first time you use it, it's a little different because when you get this at home, I'm going to ask you this, if you have short hair, you're going to use a half a pump. Long hair, one pump. The pumps are massive, just so you know, but that amount of product is way too much for me, so I'm going to take half of that, emulsify it between my hands, and once it turns white, so I made it so simple for my mom, like I keep telling her, turns white, you put it into your dry hair, mid-shaft to ends. This ingredient then goes into your hair. It doesn't take all night. In 10 minutes, we will get this ingredient to the core of your hair. We are clinically proven to say that, so I'm not just making this up. This is the reality of it. We found a delivery system that we can deliver these potent ingredients to the core of the hair to make your hair stronger and healthier. After 10 minutes, you can see ion imagery that were to the core of your hair, all those little colors, those specks. Those are the active ingredients that penetrated the hair. Why is that important? Well, the fact that we can get into the hair, it's like repairing it instantly. It makes your hair thicker, fuller, even after rinse out. And the University of Princeton, when I brought this to them, they thought I was nuts, that it wasn't going to work. We went up against a leading shampoo conditioner, that's the image on the right with no pink border, and you can see there's hardly anything in that hair shaft, which means it's sitting on the outside.
Right.
So if it sits on the outside, it's weighing the hair down and it's putting impurities onto the hair. This system is about removing those impurities. You'll see in the before and afters that instantly, one application, removing those impurities, you get more body, more vitality, and you're going to see it live, as well as a tremendous amount of shine. Healthy hair should have shine to it, and that's what you see first time using it. With this before and after, it's the first time that she's used Tweaked, the first time that we've applied it to her. And you can see as the day progresses, her gray hair, which is porous, is getting more volumized without the use of any styling products. We'll bring the styling products in our next hour, and you'll see it's already off the TV screen. And we're not selling this as a volumizer, but it does add volume through cleansing the hair in a natural way.
Well, I recommend getting this on the auto delivery, and here's why. Because first of all, the auto delivery is going to guarantee and lock in that price at $29.99, which, by the way, I want to remind you, 50% savings as our Today Showstopper here today. So, again, if you've never tried Tweak before, or you have, which if you have, you've probably already been one of the 2,958 people that have ordered our Today Showstopper. Get the auto delivery, and here's why. You save 50%, and then if you want to cancel, you can cancel anytime. If you get it home and you say, you know what, I don't want to continue with it, there's no obligation. That's the beauty. But when you get this home and you see the results and you love it, you know, if you want to reorder, it's going to be $60.
And good luck trying to find it. So we only do it one time a year. So after today, you won't find the 16-ounce. We might bring back the 3-ounce here and there in discovery kits, but that's about it. So if you want the value and you want to try a breakthrough, but not a breakthrough in technology, this is pure Mother Nature. It helped my mom get through her treatments. The fact that it removes those impurities, it makes your hair incredibly healthy. So detox. It's all about cleansing. So you put your bodies through a detox. It's important to do that. No different that you should do the same to your hair and scalp. Just that out in the marketplace, the majority of products, they're very harsh. So yes, they detox your hair and scalp, but they dry everything out. It's almost too cleansing. This is the perfect amount of cleansing, and we're doing it without any lather whatsoever. We're using one of the purest essential oils on the planet. This ingredient, rhododendron, grows 17,000 feet above sea level. It never, ever sees pollution. It's hand harvested, so it's certified wild crafted. What does that mean? Potency. And you see it in this before and after. Her blonde hair is to die for. It's so shiny and healthy. We can brush through it to show you, and the more that you play with the hair, the better you're going to see the results, because that product is inside the core of the hair. So as your day progresses, it slowly comes back out of the cuticle.
Well, I mean, these before and afters are amazing. I mean, look at the difference here using this. I mean, it really is amazing and quick. I mean, it's not like this took forever.
10-minute application. Amazing. That's it. So it replaces your shampoo, conditioner, deep treatment, your detangler, and shine enhancer. And I know it sounds really too good to be true, but trust me, we've had so many phone callers today, and thank you for calling in. You know, they're the proof. Of course, I'm going to stand here and say, it's the greatest product in the world. It is. But the fact of the matter is, you've got to try it first to see for yourself. Today's a perfect day for it. For $2.49, you can bring it home to try it. You know, when you look at this before and after, we talk about color shifts. So with the before, you see it's dull. Red hair is hard to make shiny. We made it shiny in the after, not by adding more color, where we remove the impurities. So that's what's dulling out the hair in the before, that there's impurities in the hair. It's not allowing that true hair color to shine through. One application using one of the purest essential oils on the planet, blended in with some other ingredients as well. We have the Detalo seed oil. That was the first ingredient I found for my mom, which is proven to strengthen hair. Kumara extract from New Zealand, which is a natural saponin ingredient, so it's a natural soap. So those are the ingredients that you're putting onto your hair and scalp. They're so safe for you. They're incredibly healthy. And at the end, you will have beautiful, healthy, hydrated hair.
Well, and keep it in mind, that's the super size Above the Clouds cleansing limited edition hair treatment with the pump, 16 ounces, $44.99. And then the Above the Clouds cleansing hair treatment, 30 ounce, $18, $62.99 value here. We're offering it today as our Today's Showstopper. $2.49. That is it on 12 easy pays to get this home. And of course, you have 30 days to love it or return it. And if you're new to Tweaked, you got to get this home and give it a try. The results are right there on your screen. Take a look at the before and afters. I mean, 10 minutes. There it is.
That's it. And I know, again, with the whole process, we're applying on dry hair. You might find that a little weird, but your hair's like a sponge. Best way I can explain it, when you buy your precious eye creams, face creams, do you soak your skin and apply it to soak skin? No. You don't, because you never want to dilute it. That's why I don't want you to dilute. My throat is going. I don't want you to dilute this product as well. So why it's potent, the way that we find these ingredients high up the Himalayan mountains, I want you to use it the same way that they've been using it for hundreds of years. Why is that important? The potency goes to the core of your hair. We are proven to say that we are clinically proven to penetrate to the core of your hair. So why would you want to dilute it? Mid-shaft to ends, after 10 minutes, the product goes into your hair. Then you bring the water in. You add that splash of water, you're able to detangle instantly. You add a half pump to 1 pump onto your wet hair. At that point, it turns into your shampoo once you massage it. Once you rinse that out, you'll be shocked because it feels like your hair is melting, but it's not. It's just because it's been conditioned. When you start blow drying your hair, you're going to see that it has new life. It has vitality, and it's been cleansed like you've never seen before.
Well, thank you so much, Dennis. It's one of our Today's Showstoppers. Lisa's coming up, and you guys are going to shop a whole hour of Tweaked. That's going to be coming up next. We're going to take a real short break, and we're going to continue shopping. So stay tuned. Hang on those phone lines. We'll be right back.
Start your weekday the right way with Good Morning TSC. Our new 2-hour fast-paced morning show features exciting product launches in the day ahead from brands that innovate and inspire. And it's your chance to pick up on our exclusive alarming deal every morning. Join host Don Chubay weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern, only at TSC, today's shopping choice.